Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. Welcome in, Leos. You're up. Oh, okay. Thank you for joining me here today, and thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really, really appreciate it. Remember, not everything we see today is going to be for you, or we hear today. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself, leave the rest. I'm sensing that there's some sort of energy here about rejection. Some sort of energy about rejection. Here we go. Knight of Wands. Bold energy. Could be, yeah, it's also energy that's, you know, you want to be free, you don't want to be tied down. Feeling like you don't have any control over, you know, something that really grabs at you. That may not be the best for you. Magician. Manifesting a bold move here. You are rejecting something. What are you manifesting here? Leo. Sideways is the world. A reminder to not take shortcuts. Reminder to let go of the control of things. Close out cycles that need to be closed out. These things I'm hearing need to take place before you have this new beginning. That's what you're trying to manifest, is some sort of new beginning, because you're rejecting the old. Feeling closed in or not feeling free. Three of Pentacles, yeah, definitely wanting new collaborations, new people around you, new situations, new settings. Very busy right now with what it is you want to reject. Okay. What's the advice here, Spirit? Like, what you want to reject keeps you very busy. Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I think you don't want to be driven quite so hard here. You want to do something that's exciting for you, that is a passion project, that's directly involved in an investment in self, and also you want to be nurtured in an environment. I feel like this is work related. The High Priestess, but you're questioning your intuition here. What to do, what to do. Advice seemed to be new collaborations. Let's see what else we can get. Two of Cups. Finding your soul tribe. What's the advice here, Spirit? Finding your soul tribe, finding new collaborations. What else do we have here? This doesn't want to be seen, but I see it. The Tower. Yeah, you don't want to have a tower here. You're really struggling with the day-to-day, or what is your norm, wanting to get away from it. Or a tower has already fallen and you don't want to acknowledge it. What's the Tower here, Spirit? I think you feel really bound to another too. Yeah, King of Wands is the Tower. Somebody doesn't want you to be your full, dynamic, charismatic self. They spin it and say you're a salesperson, but actually you're quite dynamic. And, you know, it is a unique style that you have, and good for you, and be you, okay? But that's what you want to get away from. The freedom of somebody saying the authentic you, they're putting down, something like that. That's no good. Okay, so Seven of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Wands. It is definitely a burden, what you're in now or who you're with now. Yeah. They certainly don't appreciate your natural you, your authentic you. Okay, so that's not something to, well, it's creating a challenging situation for you. But I feel like you're clear on what you'd like to see happen, but how to get there is the question. How to get there, Spirit. We did see new collaborations, but how to get there more specifically, please. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. it feels like I have to go with this, even though I want to be on another path. I want to reject this, but I have to do this. And in that circumstance with just those two choices, you just really feel like giving up. But Spirit's saying there's more choices than two. Hierophant, do you have a mentor? Okay, what would your mentor say to you? Some of you had a mentor that has passed on. What would they tell you now to do? How do you grow? Mentor yourself here. How do you grow so that you can be, figure it out where it is you want to be and the steps to get there. Then come backwards. Lean into your spirit team. Meditate, I hear. Focus in on the downloads from the divine. This helps you find your balance. Angel energy around you. Maybe you work with the archangels. Temperance out here. Peace. Find your peace. What does that mean to you? How do you get there? And then work yourself backwards or forwards, however the exercise works for you. See your scene that's peaceful. How do you get there? And work yourself back into what's the first step. Because it'll be different for everybody, but you really need to get into your flow and appreciate your flow, because where you are now, the situation or the person does not appreciate your natural flow. 4 of Wands in the reverse, there's nothing to be celebrated here. There hasn't been for a while. And you're tired of that. You're very dynamic. You are, you're a celebrating type of guy or gal, okay? You're a social creature made to be something you're not here. I'm hearing you just want to find you. You just want to find you again, okay? Like you've gone down a path that is so not you. You're just trying to find you again. The moon is in the reverse here. This will show, work this piece. The universe will show you, will remind you who you are. But you got to ask. Ask the divine. Ask your spirit team. Ask your higher source. Show me. And then, like we said, watch for the messages that come in. Queen of Pentacles. This is what we've been talking about. The energy that we started out with. Wanting to reject something. I feel like that's the here and now. The path you're on now. Wanting to reject it. Heavy, heavy energy there. What is more advice here? Spirit for our Leos. Somebody's making you out to be like stupid for wanting to change up your energy in your life. They're worried about losing you. These are decisions you need to make as you pursue your happiness, the sun. Don't let them block your happiness. You know the route there once you start focusing. I feel like someone keeps you very busy with their opinions and thoughts. And Spirit's saying, know your own thoughts and opinions and know your own happiness. And don't let anything block that. Here you are, very intelligent, putting the pieces together. You understand putting the dots together and reading people. You've already read the situation. You've read this person. It's not for you. I think you've been in this situation for many, many years. Tolerated and put up with it. Spirit saying, crown chakra. Work on your chakras, particularly the crown. Start getting those messages as to how to move forward, because you really do want to be living a different life, much more abundant. The 10 of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands in the reverse here. And not something that you're tied to right now is very manipulative. Emotionally manipulative. And you want out. There's prosperity in getting out of this. There's growth in getting out of this. 3 of Wands, there's the big ships that you want in life coming in once you get out of this. And you know this, but you do have to take action, okay? You do have to take action. And that's one thing you're not doing, okay? King of Pentacles, you will be very successful, according to the cards here, with this action taken. You're meant for more. Yeah. You're meant to be the leader, very successful in a leadership type role. And I think someone here is manipulating you, or a situation is, and talking down to you so that you don't recognize the leader within. Reject that. Devil in the reverse. Reject any of that energy. Yeah, and I'm being told that's it. Keep it simple. Keep it, no shortcuts here. You've got to take action. See where you want to be, work your steps back, then start taking action. Change is nervousness and worrisome for all of us. But if you feel strongly about the change, you have to take the steps for change. Let's grab an oracle. Deep freeze. This is taking a break. But this is also thinking things through. Think it through carefully. I'm going to grab this. This is a new deck for me. I want to take a little bit closer look at this. Everything has its seasons. Now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. The cold weather beckons you to slow down and put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forego ambitious activity. A pregnant pause allows ideas to gestate. Projects to shift and change, and relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere and not needing to. Well, that seems to be in direct opposition to the other cards. So let's grab another deck and see why that is. Take action, but not now. I don't understand, Spirit. Let's see. What is this about? Yeah, notice that's a lion, too. I'm just now seeing that. That's the lion. You, Leo, here in a deep freeze of pause. Maybe that's where you've been, because I feel like the rest of the cards are saying, or maybe that's what you've been saying to yourself. You need to take this deep pause, reflective pause, or take the deep reflective pause before action, because I feel like, and I see that the rest of the cards are saying take action. Judgment's out here, Temperance, and the Six of Swords. Why do you get the deep freeze card? Because you need to let everything come out here. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm hearing is you can't just leave this person high and dry. You need to respect the time spent here with this person enough to explain how you're feeling and actually speak. Maybe for the first time for some of you, about how you really feel about the current status or the situation or how it's been for years. And you don't have to express how you're leaving, but the whys. There's something about the whys that you need to express, just for your own peace of mind, as well as respect for how long you've been in the situation. And this brings about a good balance for you. Yeah, because I feel like you haven't been seen, heard, and that's good for you to finally be seen and heard in this situation. This situation has been very off balance in that I feel like this manipulative energy has been very seen and heard, but shuts you down. Yeah, it's time for you to speak up. Yeah. And something about putting somebody else's, this manipulative energy, their foot to the fire. So take a pause here in order to gather your thoughts and let everything come out before you take action. Don't just take action and have that person wonder, you just left them cold turkey, something like that. There is something about using your voice here before you take action. So that's the pause, I feel. Anything else? We'll grab whatever comes out in this shuffle from this deck. I feel like this one needs to be heard. Yeah, the Magician. Know that you can manifest anything. This is a time for you. There just needs to be, as I see it here, certain steps that need to take place. Yeah. And then your manifesting period is upon you. And know that. Get the fire going within, that you can make anything happen. And find your peace. Yeah. And that's not only finding your inner peace with the change, that needs to take place. But finding that place that you want to go to, that's the ultimate peace for you, where you don't look back. Get to that place in your mind and then walk yourself back how you're going to get there. Walk your steps back and figure out how to move forward. Interesting exercise. Lots of abundance trying to get to you here. Change is necessary. Let's grab a charm. Yeah, you got to lean into your spirit team for sure. They're the key. They will grant you the wisdom and the strength that you need, and the owl, the wisdom that you need. Double confirmation on the wisdom here. I think you're on the right track, and I think you've been beat down and put into a situation that's just not for you for so long that it's hard to make a change. But change is necessary here. That is your message, Leo. You've got this. Of all the signs, so bold and strong, you got this. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. I love reading the comments. Please do give me a thumbs up. That really helps the channel to grow. Please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. That lets me know the time and energy that we've spent here together has been worthwhile. It's been a win-win for both of us. I really appreciate your time today. And until next time, let's remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth.